Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Locke, I can't hear myself. Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing.
Test. Oh, I can't hear myself. Testing 1 2. Yeah. Turn that down. Yeah, there we go.
Testing, testing. Testing.
Yeah, where do you want to stand here? Like, how long's the cord for the HDMI? Where do you want to stand, though?
I'm going to stand here.
Yeah, we're going to stand here.
Go over a little bit too.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
It's here, the final game of the 38th annual MacPherson Hockey Tournament, and we've come to downtown Buffalo at Harbor Center Rink, just walking distance to the KeyBank Center, the home of the Sabres, with a lot to play for as the Northwood Huskies of Lake Placid, New York, take on the reigning tournament champion Shattuck St. Mary Sabres of Blaine, Minnesota, on the SAC Hockey Channel. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ty White, joined here today by Lachlan McTagg. So, how did we get here? Just last night, Shattuck St. Mary's defeated Culver 4-2 to advance to the final. Shortly after that, the Saints were defeated in a close one 3-2 by this Northwood squad. Both teams enter this tournament final with a record of 3-1-0. Partner, these two teams just met yesterday where Northwood won to win their division over Shattuck. They're looking for a repeat here today. What's the recipe to repeat?
Yeah, talking to head coach Mark Morris before this game, he praised the Shattuck St. Mary's squad as being a very highly skilled and talented squad all around. Northwood has to stay structured and don't give the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres a whole lot of chances, because he said they don't need a lot of chances to burn you.
On the other side, Lachlan, what do reigning tournament champions Shattuck St. Mary's need to do in order to retain their title?
Yeah, talking to assistant coach Jason Hortzman before this game, he said that the Sabres just have to keep it simple. It's a championship game. Play how they know how to play. All of these players are really excited, and they need to feed off this energy throughout the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, just moments away from puck drop, here we go, live from Buffalo, New York. It's Northwood and Shattuck in the 38th annual MacPherson Tournament Final. We get started here. That's Buchbeiner just dumping that deep. Lachlan, he had a great game yesterday. The Shattuck tender is going to hold on to that. Liam Bierman will get the start. The other goalie tonight is number 31, Jan Korek. Played 3 games, Lachlan, 0.75 goals against, over about 9.5 save percentage. He is something special, isn't he?
Yeah, head coach Mark Morris saying before this game that they'll need good goaltending yet again, and they've got that all season from Korek.
That's Zonin able to keep it in, trying to move it in front. He gets a shot. That's Brian Jones, who we're very happy to see as he took an awkward injury yesterday, had to be taken off the ice, Lachlan.
Yeah, very happy to see him back on the ice. Big boost for this Northwood squad.
Will Whitelaw's out there. What a special player he is as we get an icing call. Will Whitelaw, Lachlan, over 70 points in regular season play.
Yeah, he's for sure their guy on the Sabres, no doubt, leading in points this season, and also second in points on the Sabres in this tournament so far.
Second only to Macklin Celebrini. As we get a face-off here down to the left of goaltender Bierman. That one is won back and fired back in deep by Shattuck. That was Heckman. Rung around the boards. Byert now down low. Trying to work the puck out. Northwood eventually does. Shattuck collects and takes that one up. Good play by Northwood. Northwood in a very interesting game, Lachlan. We called that one yesterday. They were able to beat the Saints. A lot of penalties on the side of the Saints. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Yeah, it was a close game throughout. Obviously, these Northwood and St. Andrews have played each other a number of times this season, and the Saints just got into a little bit of penalty trouble, and again, the Northwood Huskies relied on their timely scoring, and was very timely yesterday on the power play especially, and won them that game.
Buckbinder tried to fire that one deep off the glass, but it'll be another face-off, apart from the goaltender. Korek. Korek, the Eastern European keeper, between the pipes today, as we get a face-off to the left of him. 0-0, 13:45 left to go in the first period of this MacPherson tournament file. Puck scrambling in the middle, that's dumped in by Sean Doyle, going to chase, but be careful as the goaltender just tripped Bierman. Couldn't quite find the puck, almost lost it. That was a great chance for Northwood, who cannot capitalize there. Behind the net now, Korek just tries to ring that around. Shattuck could not hold the line, dumped in by Lasky. Controlled by Bierman. Another weird bounce, and Bierman, that's two weird bounces in the span of less than a minute, almost causing a chance for Northwood to capitalize here. Looking for that first goal of the game. Shattuck just dumps it deep. Northwood collects behind their own net. We have to be careful that he's pressured by number 8, Will Whitelaw. Lachlan will be saying his name a lot today. Whitelaw with a fired shot just wide of goaltender Korek. Back to collect is Ethan Bayer. Bayer will just put it back to his D-man. Working it up now. Eiserman was the one who couldn't handle that, and that one will go back to defenseman Heckman. Heckman couldn't find the puck. Bit of a shaky start here for both teams, Lachlan.
Yeah, nerves have got to be a little bit of a factor here for both teams.
Fired on shot by Ethan Bayer, the Greenwood Village, Colorado native.
Yeah, by this point in the game, most players on both teams have at least had one shift in the game so far. So that helps a lot, settling the nerves, calming you down, and getting right into the flow of the game.
We are broadcasting on the St. Andrews College YouTube channel. We'd like to shout out everyone from Lake Placid, New York watching, family, friends, also those in Blaine, Minnesota for this final game here. A shot fired across. Also like to give a welcome to everyone at St. Andrews watching back home in Aurora. 30th annual tournament lock and closing in on that 40th anniversary. Always a special time every year when this tournament comes around. Working down low was number 12 Brisson, but he was tripped up. Brian Jones with some pressure there. He's being a little patient, trying to wait for the puck, but there's a battle. 2 Shattuck members to 1 Northwood, but Northwood's the one who comes out with it. Just banked off the boards by Jones and collected by Shattuck. Celebrini, the brother of Macklin Celebrini. Chance fired on. Shot there by number 13, Noah Erie.
Yeah, Noah Erie, the Princeton commit. This Shattuck St. Mary's squad has a number of notable commits on their team. It's quite impressive looking at this lineup sheet here.
A few ASU guys, Lachlan. You can relate to that.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll be seeing Chase LaPinta down at Arizona State University in the future.
Puck just flipped out there by Shattuck, taken away in the neutral zone by Buckbinder. And that puck gains the Shattuck zone. Doesn't go further than defenseman Heckman, trying to be moved up there. And Shattuck were able to gain the blue line, working down low. Celebrini with a chance in front, but that one's taken away. There's Captain Carson Hall. And taken away by Heckman. Heckman trying to move it up, able to find Brisson, who just dumps that one in. Goalie had to come up there for a second. Looked like he might have played it, but it was taken away by the defenseman. Now up, Hall couldn't find it. Was in the referee. Action along the boards is taken away by Heckman. Heckman moves it cross ice. And Shattuck tried to move it. Intercepted by Carson Hall at the Buffalo Sabres logo. And that puck is just dumped in. Some pressure on. Big hit on Sean Doyle. He took a fall there. Heckman trying to move it up. Able to get it to Spencer. Spencer trying to make something happen. Players twisting and turning here like a whirling dervish. Fired across. And Northwood will gain the zone, actually caught there by the goaltender, Bierman. Lachlan, something interesting to mention, as we mentioned on yesterday's broadcast, you've had a chance, as you're playing in the USPHL, for the Springfield Picks to actually play against these Northwood squad. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, I mentioned this a little bit on yesterday's broadcast, but they're an incredibly well-disciplined and well-structured team through and through. A lot of these players have played together for at least a year or two. So yeah, they're a tough squad to play against, and tough to crack their code defensively, and that'll be a big key for them today. As we can already see, they're keeping it very, very simple, just getting pucks off the glass and out, and trying to play as far away from their net as possible all game against Shattuck.
That was Komashok who couldn't get that one down low, but Byer steps in, able to help it back to Komashok. Shattuck just working down low here. Got past the stick of Brockman and taken out by Bruna. He had a great game yesterday. That pass was fired, did not reach his stick before the red line, and it'll be an icing. Lachlan, something very interesting to mention. We kind of touched on this before, but Shattuck has an historic hockey program with a rather impressive group of alumni. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, the names of Jonathan Taves, Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, Zach Parise, and the list goes on and on, quite frankly.
Might ring a bell.
Yeah, even just as recently as a name like Scott Moreau, graduated a couple years ago from Shattuck, is probably in the running at UMass for being one of the NCAA Rookies of the Year, having a fantastic freshman season there. So the history of this program has been unprecedented, to say the least. Yeah,
recent NHL draft pick. We had the pleasure of talking to Artem Schlein just a couple years ago in our broadcast, kind enough to actually let us interview him mid-game.
Yeah, he's actually had his second year at UConn, so both Moreau and Artem Schlein are a little close to Springfield, I guess, and in Hartford and up in Amherst, Massachusetts there.
Sure, that list will grow. Here's a chance in front, fired! Shot, and he scores! That's number 21, Chase LaPinta from Frisco, Texas. The ASU commit puts his Shattuck St. Mary squad up 1-0 with 9:07 left in the first.
Yeah, what a shot there by Chase LaPinta. A set play off the draw. He was on his off wing there, playing the left wing off the draw. Faceoff was won right by him. A great pick set by his wingers and defensemen there, and allowed him a lot of time to fire that puck. Low blocker there on Jan Korik. And the Sabres will take this early 1-0 lead here.
Shattuck off to a very hot start, looking to gain on that now. Puck just flipped up, trying to move in was Brisson. Not able to keep it against the boards, but that one squirts out to Fuchsen. Cross-ice pass to his D-man, Celebrini. Stick comes flying in the air, Lachlan. That was pretty high, and it looks like we actually will be getting a penalty on that. The referee's going to call an interference penalty, and it will go against the Northwood number 8, Michael Yurgo.
Yeah, he'll get an interference call there. Just lifted his stick, almost hit the roof here. It was pretty crazy.
That one went flying up. As we get back to action now, get our first look here at the Shattuck power play. That was Whitelaw on the boards, trying to keep it in, fired up. Bouncing puck, Lachlan, we mentioned in another game, bouncing pucks have been a little bit of a problem here. Loose nets, but we certainly are on a more impressive rink than we have been in the past. As Shattuck just dances in, that was Celebrini, the points leader for Shattuck so far in this tournament. He has 63 points in 33 games regular season play. What a player he is. Shattuck just working up top. Whitelaw fires across looking for his man, Celebrini, but Celebrini able to keep the puck in. Shattuck not able to hold on, and that one is cleared by Northwood all the way down. Bierman collects behind the net. Byer taking it out. He has some help on either side. He's going to pass that up to Celebrini. Celebrini looking cross ice. He has Whitelaw. Whitelaw shoots again. The rebound squirted right out to him, but that one was high and wide. Hit off the netting there. We're going to get a face-off with a minute remaining in the Shattuck power play.
Yeah, puck looked to just go on edge there for Will Whitelaw. Looking to go upstairs, but since that puck went on edge last minute, he just rifled that up and out of play there. May have hit a stick in front as well. The faceoff remains inside.
maybe one of the coolest names we've had the pleasure of broadcasting all weekend, Lachlan. Will Whitelaw. Doesn't get much better than that. Shattuck wins the face-off. LaPinta, who scored the first goal, able to move it. That was Pearson. Pearson again trying to put it down low. LaPinta able to shield off his man, create space. And back up to the boards. Heckman walks the blue line. Gets it back. One-time shot! And that one is saved by Korek. Had to come up big there. Saw it the whole way through, though. Shattuck. Spencer couldn't hold it in. And that one is taken away by Captain Carson Hall. Going to get it deep. 22 seconds remaining on the penalty. 7 minutes remaining in this first period of the MacPherson final. Dancing in was Pearson. Got held up near the top of the circle. He has help from 3 Shattuck members. As you hear the goalie signaling for the end of the penalty. LaPinta now down low. Tries to get by Volpe. But ultimately Shattuck come away with the puck. Chance in front. That was Brisson. He was held up. And here comes Sean Doyle taking that puck away. Doyle will dance in. Fire the puck down low. Bierman slowed it down, got a stick on it, and there are too many Shattuck players back for Yurgo to even have a chance there. He wanted a penalty. Now just dumped in there by Brisson. Collected behind the net by Korek. Korek will pass the puck over and intercepted in the middle there by number 19. Chance in front, shot on! And that one was a close chance. Korek came up big. Puck does move out, fired just down low. Fuchsen was keeping that play alive, and that's ultimately taken away by Northwood. And here come Northwood. Chance down low, they got men on. That's Bill Zonin chasing the puck. Not able to win that battle, he gets boarded. Big hold up here, not able to hold the line. There was Bruna, and there's a good chance here for Shattuck. Puck was tipped on and collected by goaltender Korek.
Yeah, pass just wasn't quite on the tape there of Yzerman. Good awareness, though, to not let that go for icing, at least kick that on goal. Pretty nifty play there.
Yzerman's been a problem here so far, Lachlan. Seen him get a lot of the puck. Another chance there, looking for Komashok. Nice dancing play there by number 17, Celebrini, who moves it across, shot on! That was a one-time shot. Looks like he was looking for Brockman there, but ultimately Korek gets the better of him.
Yeah, Macklin Celebrini, how are you? Nice little toe drag there, feet across, but Yan Korek up to the test. So technically sound as a goaltender.
That puck found Heckman, who just tried to move it in, taken away by Carson Hall. Hall over his blue line, gets checked along the boards by Komashok, and he's still being held up there. Takes 2 to tango. Heckman will move that up. Glass pass was intercepted by number 10, Nolan Woodenberg, and that will ultimately be called an offside face-off just outside the zone. Certainly a change in scenery from yesterday's rink, isn't it, Lachlan?
Yeah. Obviously not at the Dwyer Arena anymore this morning. Able to get the big digs here at the KeyBank rink here at the Harbor Center.
As goaltender Korek just collects, hangs that one on. Very smart goaltender, Lachlan. Pretty big presence in the net there. Fantastic goaltender he is. And Shattuck will have to be on top of their game in order to get pucks by him. There's Whitelaw on the face-off. Not able to win it. That's taken away by Northwood. Puck is fired up there by Woodenberg. Able to find a stick, and it gets a shot on. Now shot across. That was dangerous by Sean Doyle. Cam Davis working along the boards. And fired over by Pearson. That puck goes wide and out. Would have been an icing, but Korek has to hang on to it once again. Will Whitelaw travels the distance of the ice to make sure Korek can't play that. Face-off down to his left.
Yeah, Korek was looking to play that puck there momentarily, but Whitelaw sustaining good pressure the whole length of the ice there, forcing Korek to just cover up. The face-off be to his left here.
Here comes a face-off to the left of Korik. Fired back across by Northwood, but that's intercepted. Almost a big collision at center ice between LaPinta puck just fired back in. Heckman now down low, working along the boards is Brisson. Can't seem to find it loose. Now he does, fires back up, but Zonin was there first, shielding his body to make a pass to the center of the ice that eventually will get there. Zonin looking for it again. That was a nice play by number 13, Billy Batten, is the top point getter on the squad. Shot fired by LaPinta just wide of the net. Great chance there for Shattuck, but here comes Bill Zonin. Zonin looking cross ice just behind the stick of Jones. Jones tries to lay the hit, and that's taken away by Shattuck. Coming back in the zone, that's Will Jones. He's going to keep the puck, actually just leaves it, dumps it behind the net, and taken away by Northwood. Northwood now working up past the stick of Zonin, able to find Heckman. Heckman will just play it up. Nice pass by Celebrini, makes two Northwood players hit each other, and what a move, dancing in, and chance, there's a close chance in front. Just a bit behind Celebrini, he couldn't do anything with that there. That was set up by Anthony Yu beautifully. We saw a toe drag swag from Anthony Yu. Now Celebrini with a chance, he has a clear shot, fires, and he scores! The top point getter for Shattuck comes up big, one-on-one with goaltender Korik, fires the shot into the bottom right corner for a goal. 2-0 to Shattuck St. Mary's.
Yeah, great shot there by Macklin Celebrini. He's been doing this all tournament long for the Sabres. Comes in one-on-one with the defender, picks a picture-perfect spot there on Jan Korik. And for goalies, it's tough. The low blocker and low glove shots, if they're perfectly placed, it's a really tough save for them to make. And Celebrini placed that perfectly. Shattuck coming back quickly with a chance in front. Shot on, but that was a great save by goaltender Jan Korik to absolutely rob Cole Iserman. Carson Hall working down low. Northwood needs something to happen here offensively. Hall is bottled in the corner. As that puck is flipped up off the netting, we will get a face-off to the left of Bierman. That's a big save from Korik. As right after Shattuck scores to make it 2-0, they come back on another 2-on-1 chance. And Jan Korik was up to the test yet again. Face-off here. It's Carson Hall on that. He's going off against Whitelaw. Whitelaw gets the better of him. Collected by Shattuck, but great pressure on. Northwood trying to hold the line. Got past number 20, Patrick Bruna. That will be called an icing against Shattuck St. Mary's. That was number 11, Sebastian Brockman of El Segundo, California. Not usually a hockey state, is it, Lachlan? California is becoming more and more of a hockey state. I mean, with the Junior Sharks, Junior Kings, Anaheim Junior Ducks, you have guys like Cam York, Brennan Brisson now out of California. More and more hockey players coming out of that state, which is fantastic for development in that area. Obviously, you have Austin Matthews, who lived there but born in Nevada. Shot fired on. That was number 4. Hard hit into the boards. Northwood did not like that. That is number 25, Sean Doyle, who was down and visibly in some pain. That was quite a big hit by number 2, Grant Fuchsen, who will ultimately get the penalty here. We have to be careful. That's 2 games, 2 big hits against this Northwood squad, but it looks like it's much less serious, thankfully, than what we saw happen to Brian Jones yesterday. Yeah, just an awkward hit in the boards there. You know, when you turn your back to the player, you can't hit them, unfortunately. You got to be so careful how you either cross-check him or check him into the boards at all from behind. We'll see. It appears to just be a 2-minute minor right now. We'll see if there's a misconduct. I don't think there is as well, because they didn't send a second player to the box. So I think it's just a 2-minute minor but we'll see Northwood's power play for the first time this game. Northwood scoring 2 power play goals against St. Andrews yesterday to put them away, the tournament hosts. We'll get another look at their power play here. Bookbinder just works that back up to Woodenberg. Back to Bookbinder. Shot on, just wide of the net. Collected by Jones. Bookbinder back to Jones.
Zonen's in front of the net looking for the puck. That was going to him on the delivery from Billy Batten, but cleared immediately by Shattuck. 1:28 remaining in the period. Nice move there to be able to bait the man by Woudenberg. Puck worked around. What a spin move from Billy Batten. Batten walks in with a shot. That was high. Off the mask, as you could see, the goaltender Bierman was waving it. Zonen with a chance. He fires. That one was tipped and just went wide. Billy Batten trying to swing it in front. Ultimately finds Whitelaw. He fires the puck out off defenseman Bookbinder. 56 seconds remaining in the period. Woudenberg gets held off by the puck by LaPinta, but certainly outmanned. Bruna moves it across now. Carson Hall will gain the zone. Hall trying to dump it deep. 40 seconds remaining in the period. That one rung around by Celebrini. Fired off the boards by Heckman. Fired a bit too hard off the boards, too high off the boards, and that will be a face-off. 30.5 left on the clock in this first period of the MacPherson final.
Yeah, what a shift there. Northwood power play. Billy Batten got a great chance in on goal. And the goaltender Bierman for Shattuck. Bierman stood his ground there as Batten was looking to go upstairs.
Puck immediately fired down by Shattuck. 22 seconds on the clock, 23 seconds left in the penalty. That one was taken away down low. Close chance in front for Shattuck. Korek had to come streaming across. That was a great opportunity there for a shorthanded goal between Celebrini. That puck ultimately just fired down by Shattuck. Nothing led to in the end, and that will bring us to the conclusion of the first period of play. Still 2 seconds remaining on the power play for Northwood, and 2-0 after one. Lachlan, what's your analysis so far?
Yeah, Shattuck has sustained some offensive zone time, but Northwood really found their legs as that period went on, creating more and more chances in on the Shattuck goaltender, Liam Bierman. But ultimately, Shattuck has carried the play at some points in time here.
Once again, Lachlan, this production takes some effort to actually set up, and we'd like to give a huge thank you to Mr. Kevin Gate, who was the one who put this together for us. Of course, Mr. Gate, coach of the First Hockey Saints. What an individual he is, Lachlan. Quite the character.
Yeah, no kidding. He's been working his tail off all weekend setting this up for us. So
absolutely.
we thank him greatly. 2 seconds left to go here on this penalty. And then it'll be all evened up for the remainder of the period.
Just moments away here from the beginning of the second period at the Harbor Center Arena in downtown Buffalo, New York. It's been a fun weekend so far, and should be a fun ending. Face-off won by Celebrini, and that one's taken in, fired deep by Shattuck. The penalty is over, as immediately they changed to get Cole Eiserman out there. The first liner taken away by Avery. Doyle, rather. Chance in front, flipped on, and that actually was Aiden Lasky. Decent chance in front, and that was a bouncing puck ultimately collected by goaltender Bierman.
Yeah, just a bouncing puck in front. Strange play there. Lasky got a great chance in on goal, but Bierman stops that one.
Face off to the right of Bierman, won by Shattuck and Celebrini. Trying to break out now. Fired deep by Northwood. Brushed off the pad of Bierman, and that one is flicked up. Collision against the boards, and Celebrini found an open man. That's Eiserman with a shot. Close chance in by Cole Eiserman, but he was stopped and stopped again as Celebrini fired that one in from the point. Great stop by goaltender Korek. He's had to come up big a few times than he has so far.
Yeah, and Korek, again, standing on his head here, makes a tremendous save. keeping the Huskies in this game here.
He's already let in more goals this game than almost he has in the entire tournament. Actually ties how many goals he's let in for the entire tournament. That's been 2. Puck almost flipped out there by Captain Carson Hall, but ultimately dumped in by Will Jones. Shattuck looking to retain possession, and ultimately comes to Northwood. Northwood has a 3-on-2 here. Decent chance for Northwood. Shot on, fired. Brushed off the pad. That was Carson Hall with the rip. Looking for Yurgo on the deflection, but couldn't get anything there. Yurgo works it back. That was almost a walk-in chance. Fired on by Della Quadri and cleared by Northwood. By Shattuck, rather. Northwood is actually going to fire that one back in, collected by Bierman. Bierman is just going to leave it off to his defenseman. Bayer. Flipped in by LaPinta. Korek will play it to Volpe. Volpe just fanned on that one, trying to fire it off the boards, and then eventually he does. Chance breaks here. Close chance. Fired! A rebound comes, and that will absolutely be a penalty. Almost a clear-cut goal-scoring chance for James Schneed. He's going to be tied up there. Number 10 on Shattuck going to the sin bin for 2. That was Ian Spencer on the back check.
Yeah, Spencer just got his stick caught up in Schneed's midsection there. He'll go off for a hooking penalty. Great job creating that chance, though. That was James Schneed there with the shot, and we'll get another look at this Northwood power play, see if they can convert.
Second power play of the game for Northwood, looking for their first goal. Walked in there. It was a close chance from Bookbinder. Puck won and fired deep by number 14, Cooper Pearson, the Denver University commit. A lot of commits out here, Lachlan. That's one of the great things of calling prep school or high school hockey games. There's so much bright talent, so many bright futures out here on the ice today.
You got that right.
Billy Batten couldn't find that one quite, and that's tipped on, and a small chance here, and possibly for Shattuck now. Noah Earwork can get the puck. He does, fires it deep as a man. Pearson's down low. Pearson just looking to waste some time, as you can see him holding the puck against the boards. But there's 2 men on him, 4 men down low, and they still can't get the puck loose. What a job by Cooper Pearson. Only stands at 5'8", 160, holding off 3 men there, Lachlan. Wasted about 10 seconds on the power play. 57 seconds remaining in this power play for Northwood. Zonen's down low. He has help from Jones and Batten. Batten able to get that up. Puck just fired around. Jones leaves it to Bruna. Bruna is sometimes going to walk the blue line. Fire a shot, tipped on by Byron Jones. In the end, that was stopped by Bierman. Fired out by a Shattuck defender. And that one actually into the boards, it looked like, Lachlan. So we'll get a face-off down to the left of Bierman.
Yeah, great chance created there by the Huskies with 34 seconds, left to play here on this power play for the Huskies.
Komashok just firing that one deep. 26 seconds remaining on this Northwood power play. Korek's going to do a behind-the-back pass to start this break. Puck will be dumped in by Northwood, but that's swung around by Heckman. Shot fired on to the net there, and once again, Bierman had to come up, and he did.
Yeah, Huskies defensemen will have to be wary here of the penalty ending in about 9 seconds. Not let them get behind them.
Zonen just gets that one to the point. Fired on again by Zonen. Close chance in front. Jones was trying to create a screen there. As this penalty does come to a conclusion, Northwood has to be careful, as Shattuck now will go on a little bit of a break themselves. Carrying up the puck quickly is Spencer. Spencer's going to fire that one across. Korek had to be big there. Chance in front. Robbed by Korek. What a save. That was a one-time shot in close by Komashok. And now a chance for Billy Batten. That puck's taken away from him. Bookbinder trying to hold the line. And that one is taken away by Spencer. The referees are going to call a hand pass, and that will be a face-off outside the zone.
Yeah, Billy Batten's been all over the ice today here. We see him with another good chance as he just tries to split the defense of the Sabres. Almost does, but they were in good defensive positioning there to disrupt that rush.
draw is won by Northwood, but that was fired by number 18, Cam Davis, off the shin pad of his own teammate. Northwood eventually do get the puck again, and then they lose it immediately. Chance in front there. Anthony Yu almost had a clear shot on goal, and now it's a 3-on-2 the other way. In comes Northwood. Poked in front. Sean Doyle is tripped. Net is off. Oh my goodness, Lachlan. We have not had a shortage of net falling offs, net misplacement, whatever the heck you want to call it. There's been a lot of that this tournament.
Yeah, no doubt.
You shouldn't have a problem though with a puck hitting the ceiling in this one.
No, you'd have to flip it pretty high for it to hit anything. The high ceilings here at the KeyBank Rink in the Harbor Center.
Will Jones moved it across to Celebrini, who dumps that in. Put down by Yu, and finds Whitelaw, who's going to fire from a short angle. Always have to be ready when that kid has the puck. Good defending there by O'Donoghue to be able to get the puck out now. Northwood as a man offside. They will make a change and just put that puck in deep. Offside no more. Moved up Whitelaw. Almost controlled that without even looking at the puck. He had the rear view mirrors on. That pass is fired across, but no one there to collect it from the Northwood side. And there's a chance in front. Broke to LaPinta. LaPinta's in on goal. He fires just high and right of goaltender Korek. That was a close chance. LaPinta looked for his second goal of the game. No answer there, though. 9:23 remaining in this second period. Passes up, looking for number 19. James Schneed wasn't able to do anything with that one. Erie was working on the boards, and that eventually fell to Billy Batten, who just dumps it in, and Northwood will make another change. They have to be careful as LaPinta's looking dangerous. Coming up here, puck is flipped all the way across the ice. What a great looking pass that was. Erie working down low. He has help from Brisson. Smothered along the boards there by Shattuck. LaPinta fires. Korek makes a blocker stop to put that one just wide. Northwood clear the zone immediately. Put back in, though, by Ethan Byer of Shattuck St. Mary's. Bouncing puck took a weird bounce off the side of the boards there, just popped up. And eventually Shattuck gets it and dumps that one right back in. Pressured there by number 18, Komashok. Komashok able to find Brisson, who dumps it back low for Komashok. Up to the point now, back across. Will Jones has a look. He fires. That one was deflected by Michael Yurgo. Yurgo now will collect that puck because we have a 2-on-2 coming the other way. Yurgo has a man, Carson Hall, just going to fire that one in. Bierman had to make a stop that put that puck wide. Brisson used the body to try to get positioning there. Now it's a nice little move from the point. Great puck positioning. Puck handling by Woodenberg to put that one in. Bruna now with a chance. Makes one miss, two miss, and he actually misses the net completely there. Northwood trying to fire that back on, and we have to be careful because we have a chance here. Shattuck, we're almost through. Woodenberg wouldn't let that happen, though. Woodenberg now. What a great skater and puck handler he is. Trying to pass that one across, but it was intercepted by Will Jones. He's just going to flick that one to center ice. Immediately shot back by Sean Doyle. And shot back once more by Fuchsen. Good hit along the wall by Bruna. Dumped up and out into the stands right below us. Lachlan souvenir for the fans. And the PA announcer throws it back twice, and he gets it on that second attempt. .709 remaining in this period. 2-0 Shattuck. Northwood looking for an offensive answer. Battle down low. O'Donoghue couldn't win it. And that puck is kept in nicely by Cooper Pearson. Hit along the boards. And the puck was fired in with a close chance in front. Will Whitelaw there. Northwood players didn't like that. Looked like he touched Korek, trying to push him out of the net. Tension's growing a little bit with 6:43 remaining, Lachlan.
Yeah, close chance in front. but Korek again was right there to negate any offensive chances in front of the net for Shattuck. Whitelaw was lurking there.
Northwood. Cole Matthews couldn't make anything happen. That dropped immediately to Volpe. Volpe now will just dance on in with a chance in front. Good skate around by Volpe, put on his wheels. Wins immediately. The puck back. Fires that deep. Pressured by Doyle, who lays on a hit. On Will. Sorry, not Will Whitelaw. It was actually Aiden Celebrini who took that one. Whitelaw now has the puck. Whitelaw sees some space, and he likes it. He's going to dance with it. Coming back in, nice stick handling from him. Moved it over to number 14, Cooper Pearson. Pearson now along the half wall. Puts that puck up. Shot on, but blocked immediately by Northwood. Good positioning there from number 19, James Schneid. Now Schneid with a chance of his own. Working with one hand. Puck in front. Loose. Scrambling around. Good chance there. For Northwood, that was Cody Dupuis with a chance. As we mentioned, Lachlan, son of Pascal Dupuis, former NHL player. We've seen him around. And that is collected by Bierman.
Yeah, good stick there by Liam Bierman to disrupt that pass as Schneid was trying to work it across to Dupuis, but no dice there.
Shot is blocked, and now Shattuck coming the other way with a chance. Iserman in front. Iserman trying to go in the backhand, but he was robbed on a sprawling save from goaltender Jan Korek. Now a chance on the other end, shot on by number 8, Michael Yurgo. End-to-end action here, Lachlan. Good save by Bierman.
Yeah, how about that save from Jan Korek at the other end? A partial break. And that was Iserman who was in alone, went to the backhand. Usually you can get goalies moving from far post, from post to post, excuse me. You might have some success, but with Korek there, he made a fantastic left pad save.
Fantastic might be an understatement. That was highway robbery, Lachlan. Billy Batten working down low, and he's thrown against the boards by Ethan Bayer. Taking no prisoners in this one. Oh, immediately stripped by Billy Batten. Good chance in front. Another chance, shot on, but that was a bad angle. Good positioning from Bierman. Ultimately, nothing happens in the end there. Lachlan, we keep talking about goaltender Korek. He's shown us why this game, why he's statistically the best goaltender in this tournament.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, the 2 goals he's given up have been just pure perfect shots through screens around defender and just perfectly placed. But other than the 2 goals that he's given up, he has been absolutely fantastic for this Northwood Husky team.
Can the offense help him out as that one is stripped at center? Anthony Yu almost had it over the blue line, taken away by Zonin. Zonin's going to dip that one deep. Pressured on by Sparrow. Sparrow makes a man fall down. And collected, fired by Fuchsen to center ice, and he's going to find Iserman. Iserman working another chance, tried to go through the legs, but Woodenberg was not having that. Stood up his man. Great defensive play there by Woodenberg. That puck fired back on by Anthony Yu. Finds the stick of Iserman across the ice. Northwood looking to break out of their own zone here. Zahn was able to get it back to his partner, Billy Batten, who just fired that up. Forgive me, that was Sean Doyle who put that one up, and that one rung around the boards by Korek. And Doyle breaks the blue line, flicked the puck on, and batted away by Bierman. Flicked on by Heckman. That puck able to squirt through a few players. And stepping up here was Northwood trying to create a chance. That was number 15, Ryan Rutley. Puck fired, able to find the stick of Komashok. Komashok now makes one miss, makes a nice pass through the legs, taken there by Celebrini. How do you do? That was absolutely beautiful. Made it look so effortless to almost create a scoring chance. That's the kind of talent we have out here, Lachlan. Puck is passed across. Heckman now moved in. La Pinta couldn't do anything with it, but gets the puck right back. Good stick there by Volpe to make that chance disappear. with some speed now. It's James Schneed working past the defenseman. He fires a shot on. Good stick there again by Bierman. LaPinta tried to do a toe drag that didn't quite work out. Bruna said no thank you to that. Controlled by Celebrini, Aiden Celebrini of North Vancouver, British Columbia. Both brothers here from North Vancouver, British Columbia. Some Canadians on an American team, Lachlan.
Very talented hockey players as well.
That puck is in a bit of a stalemate now as Whitelaw will just fire that around the glass. Ultimately goes to Bruna. Bruna's going to work that one up. Fired in by Schneed. And a hard hit against the boards against Michael Yurgo. Puck fired up. And that actually will be an icing because they will say that LaPinta was behind the red line. Face off to the right of Bierman.
Yeah, play's been a bit scrambly for both teams here. Both teams have done a really good job at getting in and getting on each other's defensive cores on the forecheck especially, not giving them much time and space to work.
Puck rung around there by Will Jones, but still kept in by Northwood and eventually squirts out. Buckbiner is going to put that one up. Able to gain the zone, Northwood. Lachlan, that seems to be the story of Northwood so far. Able to gain the zone, but no real chances in front of the net. Speaking of chances, here's one. It's Cooper Pearson who almost had an open look. The referee's going to call that a hair offside.
That was unfortunate there because Pearson was in on goal on a partial break. Probably would have turned into a 2-on-2, developing 2-on-1, excuse me. But nonetheless, offside. It'll be outside the Northwood end.
Face-off between the two number 13s. Aaron Batten, won by Batten. That puck fired, and it will not be an icing because that's actually going to be a shot on goal, an inadvertent shot on goal. And Northwood will get a face-off to the left of Bierman.
Yeah, I was lucky that puck went on goal there instead of going for an icing because he was looking for the stick of his player there. Just missed him.
Puck fired on by number 4, O'Donoghue. Will Jones move that puck up. Cooper Pearson wasn't expecting that bounce, so he doesn't get the puck. Instead, Bruna makes a cross-ice pass off the skate of his intended target. Lasky, that one to Batten. Batten will just hold on, makes a pass that's intercepted, center ice. Byer works in, chance in front. That was a great one-time opportunity for Iyer. Wasn't able to tuck that one away, though. Fired off the boards and back in. Almost another through the legs move. The Shattuck players have no shortage of nifty moves. That was Iyer again. 32 seconds remaining in this period. 2-0 to Shattuck St. Mary's. Northwood's going to fire that off the boards and break it in once again. Not able to gain the red line. It will be an icing on the Northwood side. 16 shots on goal for each team, Lachlan, but Shattuck up 2.
Yeah, Northwood doing a great job recently of getting more shots on goal on Liam Bierman, making him a little bit more busy in the crease. As we know, Korek's been busy today, excuse me.
He has had a busy day. He's had a pretty decent day. As you mentioned, those 2 goals were perfectly shot goals. 9 seconds remaining in the period as there's a battle down low for the puck. Doyle was there trying to fire that out. That will slip by the Shattuck defender, chased on heavily there by Cam Davis, but that will bring us to an end as Davis has some extracurricular activity and words with Heckman. Certainly a little bit of bad blood here boiling as both these teams looking to find an answer to win the 38th annual MacPherson Hockey Tournament. This one, 2-0 to Shattuck over Northwood so far. Lachlan, what do Northwood have to do differently in this third period to be able to make a comeback?
I think they got to have more sustained offensive zone time. they're having a bit of trouble kind of cycling the puck, working it around in the offensive zone other than power plays. They've done a good job at gating the zone. They just haven't been able to sustain any pressure. Once they start doing that, I think the chances will come for Northwood.
And what does Shattuck have to do in turn to be able to close this one out?
Shattuck's just got to lock down the house here, hold down the fort for one more period. They're playing well enough, certainly, to win this hockey game, and all the players and all the coaches know what's at stake here, so they'll for sure try their best to do that.
Before we go to a short break, Lachlan, this has been a very fun weekend in Niagara Falls, New York, Buffalo, New York, and of course, home to the world's best chicken wings on the planet. We've been on a little bit of a chicken wing tour ourselves. Can you give us a restaurant? Maybe shout them out here. Your favorite wing so far?
Well, 21 who knows me personally will know that I grew up in Buffalo, spent about 8 years here. Favorite wing place got to be Elmo's up in Amherst, New York. That was our local place. We know the owner there, and wings are just outstanding there.
My God, it might have been the best buffalo wing I've ever had in my entire life. Quite the special. A lot of fun things to do here. Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York. Beautiful scenery. Just short ways away, obviously, from the Sabres. The Bills took a tough loss in the playoffs to the Chiefs. Speaking of the NFL, more action today. There's conference championship games, but as for right now, it's the 38th annual MacPherson Hockey Tournament. 2-0 so far at Shattuck St. Mary's over Northwood. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the third period in this final. See you shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third period here in the MacPherson Tournament Final, the 38th annual MacPherson Tournament Final. And it's been a good one so far. 2-0 Shattuck St. Mary's from Blaine, Minnesota over the Lake Placid squad of Northwood. Once again, I'd like to give a shout out to all family and friends watching this, whether you're in New York, Minnesota, or back at home. You even have, obviously our parents lock them to watching this. So your grandmother, certainly my mom's been tuning in. And I know even we have some people down St. Pete Beach, Florida. My grandparents watching this one from down there. People tuning from all over North America to watch this one and see this tournament closed out. So far, it's been all Shattuck. Let's see if Northwood have a response. The final period of the final game of the MacPherson hockey tournament for all the marbles. Heckman will ring that one around. That one fired up and finds Iserman just past his stick with a chance in front. Fired on by Celebrini. Put back by Korek. He's ready for this third period, is he not, Lachlan?
Absolutely he is. He's been ready this whole game. What a crafty pass on the stick of Cole Iserman. It couldn't be a direct pass from Celebrini, so he banked it behind him, and it was just out of the reach of Iserman. Iserman would have had a partial breakaway there.
Chance for Northwood in front. Batten was able to swing that one around. Couldn't quite find the stick of Bill Zonin, who was held up in front of the net by Grant Fuchsen of Elmhurst, Illinois. Shattuck will dump that one deep. Will Whitelaw able to find it. Taken away by Bruna. Bruna's trying to move it up the boards. Couldn't find Batten. Slipped through him and into the neutral zone. Flipped on by LaPinto with the first goal of the game. So far, the game-winning goal. If this one stays, 0 goals for Northwood. Shot fired on. That was a juicy rebound in front. No one there to collect it, though. Ultimately taken away by Brisson. And now LaPinto will just move that down. Whitelaw wanted more of that one. He will have to go make a change, though. Pass fired off the stick of Zonin. Couldn't collect that one. Immediately turned around by Shattuck. Shattuck has a chance now. Pearson fires. Another rebound, and they score! Number 13, Noah Ear, off the rebound from Cooper Pearson. And the Princeton commit able to tuck that one away from Vienna, Virginia. Putting this one, Shattuck 3, Northwood 0.
Yeah, great job by Ear and Pearson to jump in on that 2-on-1 partial break there and isolate the one Northwood defender. As Cooper Pearson was not shooting to score there, he was shooting for a rebound, and the rebound was lucky enough to shoot right out on the stick of Noah Ear. And that's probably one of the easier goals he'll score.
Northwood need an answer. They need it now. Down 3 goals here early in this third period. That puck will be fired deep by Celebrini, but there's no icing call there. Volpe moved that up. That one fired high, and there'll be a face-off in the neutral zone.
And rebounds like that don't happen too often with Jan Korek. Maybe handcuffed him a little bit on the pad, but nonetheless, Ear was there to pot that rebound, and that's a massive goal for the Sabres.
Puck collected behind the net by goaltender Korek. He's going to fire that one up. Going to find Rutley. Rutley will try to dump it in, but didn't work out there. Will Jones was stepping up. Northwood able to get the puck in deep. Celebrini, that was a close chance to being a turnover in front there from Northwood, but that one finds the stick of Macklin Celebrini. In shot, fired! And tucked through. Some more bumping and hitting after the whistle. Great save by Jan Korek to rob Macklin Celebrini, the 63-point getter. One of the leaders of the tournament in points. Good save by Korek.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Jan Korek, how he's been able to bounce back and have a short memory after goals have gone in.
That one had to be careful because that was a bouncing rebound in front, but Korek saw that the whole way through. Now chance for Lasky. He's going to be able to dump that one deep. Chased on, but immediately Heckman was there. He's going to fire that out. Squirted to the neutral zone. Fired back in deep by Sean Doyle, but we're going to get a whistle for an icing, Lachlan.
Yeah, Northwood just didn't cross the red line there. Goalie was ready to play that. But of course, with the touch icings, or not touch icings, automatic icings, excuse me, that will be called any day of the week, unfortunately.
If anyone's wondering, the last time we saw the consolation final, St. Andrews was down by a score of 3-2 to Culver Academy from Indiana.
Yeah, that's another great game going on in Rink 2 here at the Harbor Center.
Chance in front, that one swung, found the stick of Whitelaw, who just couldn't tuck that away with his back end. Whitelaw's going to dump that off to Byer, working down low. The ASU commit will try to swing it back, but no one was home. Heckman has to go back to chase, and Northwood will change completely. You saw Cole Iserman almost did like a fake pass there. It looked like he was going to receive the puck, but let that one keep going, and that was a nifty move from him. Very smart play. Zonin not able to control that one. That fell to Pearson, and now a chance breaks. Noah Iyer was almost through there. There's another chance to get the puck back down low, and he's going to work that out to LaPinta. LaPinta fires to the point. Jones working that across, dumped in by Fuchsen. Brisson put that one down low, and there's a battle now. Brisson not able to fully come out with it, trying to bank it off the back of the net. That's not going to work out. Jones able to put that one up. Zonin, backhand pass, cross ice, finds his man and dumps that one in. Is Volpe. Now Jones puts that deep, but that's cleared away by Irie. And in comes Northwood. They need some kind of answer, some kind of offense here. Lachlan, what can they do differently?
Again, all it is just sustained zone time pressure. And they haven't really got that. Shattuck has come out all guns a-blazing here in this third period and pressed them hard here. Oh, what a chance there.
Certainly firing from all cylinders. That was number 14, Cooper Pearson, with a close chance in front, looking for his second point of the game. But another good save by who else, Lachlan, but Jan Korek. Certainly one of the standout players of this game, perhaps the most valuable player of the whole tournament. Now a step in from Shattuck, fired, and a good save. Pretty decent rebound control to rob Ethan Byer there. Korek saw that rebound squeezing out. He just swiped it across. And another chance here for Shattuck. Shot on, fired short side. He's knocked down by number 4 there, O'Donoghue. Carson Hall coming the other way with a 3-on-2. Fired cross ice, and they had a man open. O'Donoghue not able to put the stick on that there. Decent chance for Northwood, but nothing to write home about. Swung around here. That's Bruna trying to fire it up. He was pressured by Whitelaw. Brockman would get a stick on it to keep that one in. Bruna can't find the puck. Whitelaw tangos with his teammate. Whitelaw still playing with anger, aggression, fury. He wants this championship. Shattuck certainly playing like they want it. Can Northwood find any sort of response with 8:17 remaining in the third period of the 38th annual MacPherson tournament final on the SAC Hockey Channel? That puck will be placed down low. There's an offside call. Komashok took a tumble as that one is fired to the other 18. Cam Davis was able to get that puck down and low. Now a pinch, not able to hold the line there, was Cole Matthews, taken away by Komashok. Dumped in, end-to-end play here. Shattuck caught on a chain, so a bit of a chance here. Laske was trying to move that one in front, but nothing could happen there. Shattuck have been phenomenal in the neutral zone, able to get pucks in deep as often as they want.
Yeah, really locking down the fort here for Shattuck, just keeping it incredibly simple. Always moving the puck around here.
Goaltender Bierman looking for a clean sheet. Fired in front by Billy Batten, trying to get something happening there. That was a decent chance for Northwood, but no one at home to tuck that one away. Zonin is going to come help out. He makes a nice move, throwing that puck behind him and switching gears. Zonin now in front. Close chance. Fires just wide of the net. Another chance in front. Scrambling save. And Bierman was able to turn that one away. Oh my goodness, what a chance for Northwood. Not able to poke that one home though. Bill Zonin creating that chance.
Yeah, Zonin's been all over the ice in the offensive zone. Better shift there from Northwood, but what a save by Bierman. Sprawling across and getting all that puck that he needed.
Here's Zonin again, fires, but that one was tipped by number 13, Noah Ear. Fired on! Bierman saw that one the whole way through. That was fired by number 10, Ian Spencer. Rather, Nolan Woodenberg, sorry. Chance in front again. Bierman has been phenomenal, locating the puck behind the net this game and able to help out his defenseman with the use of his stick and positioning. Fuchsen swings that one around. He'll have a skate himself. Plenty of open ice in front of him. He's just going to dump it deep. Bookbinder cut that one off, though, from going all the way back to the boards. Northwood need to make some magic happen with late in the period. 6:20 remaining in this final. Hall swung back. Taken away by Brisson, and that was a nice reception of the pass from Celebrini. He's going to dance in over the blue line. Celebrini still has the puck somehow, making things happen. Another nice stick handling move. Shot backhand, no look there by Brisson. Dumped in by Bayer. Hall now with a 2-on-2 is going to dump that one in, chased on by number 8. Michael Yurgo not able to get there. Heckman moved that up. He had a wide open Jordan Brisson. Oh, you have to be careful there. As the bouncing puck comes in front, Celebrini's going to be mad at himself that he didn't poke that one away, playing with some aggression to win back the puck, who swung it back around. LaPinta trying to hold the line. He can't, as that one just gets out. And a chance for Northwood to do something, but 3 Shattuck defenders back there, Lachlan, battening down the hatches. 5:10 remaining.
Something's got to happen soon here for the Huskies.
We saw a late comeback from St. Andrews yesterday to at least give them some life. Northwood looking for that life here. Nice move by Will Whitelaw, who puts that on with a backhand controlled with only one hand. Able to flick that on. Dump low from Pearson to Whitelaw. Whitelaw in front. Good chance, but another great save by the Eastern European keeper, Jan Korek of Slovakia. That one fired back. On his knees, just clearing that one, was Cody Dupuis. But Shattuck able to put it back in the zone. Another puck fired up. That one almost squirted through for Sean Doyle. Not working there. Lachlan, the forecheck has been amazing as Whitelaw able to steal that one. Whitelaw just casually flips that down into the corner. And Shattuck have possession down low. Another no-look pass there from Komashok. Komashok couldn't get around the referee there in the way as Doyle flicks that up. Northwood finally able to clear their zone, but that one is going to be an icing. Nothing going right here late for Northwood.
That's a terrific shift. Wasting time, cycling the puck. Excellent movement there by the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres. That top line there with Brisson, LaPinta, and William Whitelaw there. Excuse me, the second line listed here. But nonetheless, good shift, just killing clock, eating down time, and giving Northwood less of an opportunity to get back into this game.
That puck fired out. And Zonin puts that one in. Puck scrambling, flying around in the air. Billy Batten couldn't control it. And it's fired in. Collected by Jones, who's going to put that one up. to Celebrini. We can see why he's a 63-point scorer. Look at him fly now over the blue line, looking for options. Puts that one back in front, just past number 19, Cole Iserman, the Massachusetts native, and the ref will blow a whistle there for an offside.
Yeah, one of the Northwood players was just offside there, as that was a 3-on-2 developing into a 4-on-2 potentially there for Northwood. But someone got a little over anxious there at the line. The faceoff will come outside. One impressive thing as well about Macklin Celebrini, he is a 2006 born player, and he is graduating in the class of 2024, along with his line mate Cole Iserman, goal scorer in this game as well. So very young and impressive talents there.
I'd have to agree with you, Lachlan. No shortage of talent on this Shattuck side. Swung around there by number 8. Michael Yurgo fired on by Carson Hall, and a good save by Bierman, who has not let one squirt past him today. Kept in by Bruna, working it down low. .221 remaining in this final. With an offside call there. Northwood need to pull out almost a miracle here if they want to come back and have a shot at least forcing this one into overtime. What can you tell us about how structurally sound this defensive team is here so far late for Shattuck, Lachlan?
Yeah, they've just been playing really simple. Getting pucks out of the zone, not really forcing passes in the neutral zone, not turning it over as much in the defensive end. If they don't have anything, they're just flipping it out and recovering from there. And they're such a offensively gifted team that they're able to kill clock and kill time, like we saw earlier with William Whitelaw's line, where they're just able to cycle it and move bodies, move pucks around, and just make it really hard for Northwood to play against them.
Northwood must be a little bit frustrated as Shattuck is just so efficient in the neutral zone. That's how they get the majority of their possession. There's battles won there. You win those battles, you win the game. And as of right now, there's 1:36 remaining. They're up 3-0 over this Northwood squad. That one is just going to be dumped in there by Woudenberg. 21 seconds remaining. And it doesn't look like there will be a goalie pull unless something happens right now. And no, Northwood will keep 5 men out there, just trying to make something happen here late on. There's a good chance, brought all the way by Volpe. Tried to swing that one around. Shattuck great behind the net, making it difficult for the Northwood players to move around. Shot fired high. That was almost deflected in by Lasky off his arm. And as you heard our PA announcer, 1 minute remaining here of the 38th annual MacPherson Tournament Final. Live from Buffalo, New York. Harbor Center. That one is flipped on. There's a chance late on for Cooper Pearson. Just a bit too far in front of him. That'll be an icing all the way down. 44 remaining in the period.
Yeah, that's one of the downfalls there of the automatic icing. You can't really flip it too deep in the zone for a guy to chase, or else if it goes too far, then it's just going to come all the way back in your zone.
That one is going to squirt out, and number 13, Noah Ear, almost came away with it. Northwood will get possession back. A hard hit late there on Macklin Celebrini. Dumped off past there. Shot on. Another good save by Bierman. 26 seconds remaining in the period. That one fired wide by Bruna. Pucks that just have to go to the net here, and this one will certainly be too little too late from Northwood. 14 seconds remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, Shattuck St. Mary's players are starting to stand up. They know that this one is a done deal. The 2022 MacPherson Tournament champions, Shattuck St. Mary's of Blaine, Minnesota.
Tremendous tournament for this Shattuck St. Mary's team, avenging now officially the loss yesterday to this Northwood Husky squad, coming in big time here to take This is back-to-back now championships in this MacPherson tournament for Shattuck. So they won back in 2020. Obviously, the 2021 tournament did not take place, unfortunately. But Shattuck St. Mary's able to defend their crown here in Buffalo.
They have not slain the king yet. Shattuck, reigning champions, 2 tournaments in a row. One of the beautiful things about hockey is the exchanging of pleasantries after each game. You fight with blood, sweat, and tears, and say good job to the boys who you just played against. Great show of sportsmanship here. As Northwood knew this would be a tough challenge coming in. And Lachlan, let's talk about the goaltenders quickly. We have the trophy presentation coming to you momentarily. Bierman with a shutout, great performance from him. However, Jan Korek, the Slovakian, was just outstanding today, left out to dry a little bit by that Northwood offense. It's too bad that he let in 3 goals this game, none of which were really his fault.
No, not at all, and he's had a fantastic tournament as well. He's obviously a very talented goaltender for Northwood. And we'll take you now to the trophy presentation. It seems like everyone is ready down at ice side.
We're going to hear from our PA announcer right down. Throw it down to him. That's the MVP of the tournament there, the Conn Smythe Trophy, if you will, Lachlan. Goes to number 17, Macklin Celebrini, the points leader of this team, the points leader of the tournament. We saw how amazing he was today.
Yeah, no doubt. And again, 2006 born player, graduates in 2024. He's going to be a problem for years to come.
And no one else deserves this one more than Jan Korek, the MVP for his team of the tournament, arguably the most valuable player of the entire tournament, starting 4 games, Lachlan.
Yeah, can't say enough praises of Jan Korek all tournament long. He's been holding the fort down for the Huskies and very deserving of that award.
One of the most impressive goalies we've seen in a long time. A lot of Eastern European goalies, Lachlan, play hockey. Of course, we've seen, as we mentioned, Lassi Lehti just a couple of games ago. Obviously, Daniel Salmivori from Finland over at St. Andrews. And Jan Korek, who's had an absolutely phenomenal tournament. What an incredible young player he is. And Shattuck St. Mary's lift the trophy in victory. All the players rush to the cup. What a special moment for this team. You know, Lachlan, teams have fought through much adversity. The tournament fought through much adversity just to even put this thing on, having it here over international borders instead of home in Aurora, Ontario. And a bit of the passing of the cup here to all those players. Certainly a hard-fought tournament for Shattuck, only losing 1 game, which was yesterday to this Northwood squad. They come out on the better end of this one. Lachlan, we're going to have our MVP of the game. Who are you giving that one to?
It's got to be Macklin Celebrini. He had a fantastic game, just continuing his momentum all tournament long, all season long. It's been the same story for him. Fantastic creating chances all game long for the Shattuck St. Mary's squad as they take home the championship yet again.
They are certainly an impressive group of young men, to say it the least, as we see this team picture being taken out to the trophy celebration. This one finished 3-0. Shattuck over Northwood. Goals from LaPinta, Celebrini, and Ear. What a wonderful tournament it has been, Lachlan. It's been an absolute pleasure. We're both old boys coming back to call this tournament. You had a good time out here.
It's been nothing short of fantastic this weekend. Glad to be back calling games again with you, of course. Could not be happier how the weekend turned out.
Great weekend indeed. And we are going to finish this game off the final of the 38th annual MacPherson Hockey Tournament. Shattuck St. Mary's 3, Northwood Huskies 0. From Ty White and Lachlan McTagg, all of us here for the St. Andrews College hockey broadcasting team, we'd like to thank you for joining us for this game. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Take care, be safe, and thank you for watching.